Good afternoon, Boulder Rotary. Ruth Irvin is going to lead us in the pledge and the four-way test.
Thank you. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now would you join me in the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you. So today's a very special meeting. We're celebrating Passover, we're celebrating Good Friday, we're celebrating Easter, we're celebrating mass consumption of black jelly beans, which is hands down my favorite color. And it's also the best place to be on a Friday afternoon, whether you're here in the room with us or on Zoom. I know we have a great crowd on Zoom, as we do here at the JCC today. George Garmany, could you please introduce today's guests and visitors?
I'll be happy to, and I'm already unmuted. If you are a visiting Rotarian, if you are a guest, or if you are the host of a guest, please stand and be recognized.
Right here, George.
I see that.
Our guest today, Cass's guest today, but she's not here, so we're all Susan Carabello's guests, and we're thrilled to have her back for, third time? Yeah, super. Susan is retired from a career in organizational development, and she's interested in membership. Yep. So welcome. Thanks for coming.
Glad to have you here.
My guest today is Dr. Chris Hibbard. Many of you know Chris. She is a longtime resident of Boulder. She is a clinical psychologist and author. I've been telling her about Rotary for a long time, and she thought she'd swing by today to check us out.
Thank you. I'm so happy to introduce my husband, Rich Smith, who is a friend of Sheldon and came for that reason.
Hi, I'm pleased to introduce our neighbor and friend and a nurse and healthcare administrator, Prudence Carter.
I'm going to sneak up behind you over here. I know this crowd. I should introduce you myself.
Hi, so I've got three people with me who have no relation at all to President Chad Stam, but this is my sister-in-law, Allie, my mother-in-law, Jerry, and my nephew, Sebastian. Again, none of them are related to President Chad at all.
It's my privilege today to introduce Paul Chang, who is on his third visit. Paul's a software engineer, and he has with him his paperwork to apply for membership. Please welcome Paul.
My guest today is Wayne Seltzer. Wayne has been here to speak to the PPE group in a couple of years ago, and he's taking another look at Boulder Rotary, and he's here to see the klezmer band too, because he helped us get connected with Sheldon.
So my guest is Reggie Gray, and she's a clinical therapist, and she's interested in Rotary. We're both interested in environmental issues. So if she chooses to join, she'll join our PPE committee. And then also, we have BK Khan representing the band. I think he's related to Gary.
There you go.
Hi, these are my good friend, Dr. Allen and Judy Megabo. Judy has played with the Klezmer Band, so is very anxious to hear what a great job they're doing.
Welcome to all of you who've taken the time to be here today, and we wish you a warm Rotary welcome. We hope you come back soon. And I believe Vanessa is going to introduce some of our online guests.
Yes, thank you, George. I appreciate it. Hi, everybody, all of our guests are online today on Zoom. If I call you, would you mind unmuting yourself and saying hi? I believe we have Shannon Blass. She's a Rotarian from California.
Hello, Rotary Club of Boulder, Colorado. I'm actually representing the Rotary Club of Huntington Beach, California, but I'm dialing in from San Diego. I'm an almost 15-year member of my club and just very happy to be here. I'm also a professional musician, so I always enjoy programs on music. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. And I believe we have Dominica. Are you there, Dominica?
Yes, I'm here again. Sorry to have missed your meeting last week. I'm Dominica Perdere, past president of the Rotary Club of Montego Bay, and I do enjoy your meetings very much.
We are so happy to have you join us again, and we would like to do a flag exchange, our banner exchange. We received your banner. Thank you so much from Montego Bay, Jamaica, and I know that you received ours. And thank you so much for joining us almost every week. It's been such a treat. All right, I believe I've covered everybody. Thank you very much for joining us, and back to you, Chad.
Thank you, Vanessa. And Dominica, it's great to see you again. It's been great getting to know you over the last 2 years. And this is officially our first multi-access banner exchange, so I can't think of a better candidate than you. So thank you for being here again. Sally Brown and Kitty DeKeefer are going to give us another quick update on a great event that we're going to have Friday, May the 6th.
Okay, everybody, I know that you're all excited about our signature event, Service Above Self, and it's all about celebrating the community this year. And it's coming up on May 6th, and Kitty's going to talk to you about the details on that. But we're going to be celebrating some really great people in the community, and I'm going to announce them right now. These are in alphabetical order, so they do not suggest any form of who's the ultimate on it. Okay. So we have Don Cerrone, Helen Forrester, Brad Hambleton, who's our student, Mike Heilbronn, Trudy Cleese, and Bob Morehouse. So we're going to have some really exciting stories and talk about what we're doing good in the community. So we're going to find out from other people what they're doing and how we can kind of collaborate. So it should be a lot of fun. And Kitty?
So we are excited because so far we've sold 106 tickets. So yes, it's good. So y'all need to get your little rear ends down here and buy your own so you get to come, because I think we're going to sell out. They're $100 a piece. Again, it's May 6th at the Boulder Country Club at 5:30. We have the QR code on your tables for you, so all you do is take your little camera on your phone and go leave it on there until the little, scanner thing comes up. Yeah, and then you hit that, and then you can go right to the website and pay money so that you all can come as well. Yeah, that's all about the money. So, we also have sponsorships available, and for that evening, I just want to say a quick something for the Boulder Country Club. We found out, Sally and I did, that they do not accept credit cards, so their cash bar really is a true cash bar, so you have to have cash. So when you come, you will get a drink ticket or two to get you on your way, but if you prefer to have more drinks after that, then you'll want to make sure you bring cash, not a credit card, okay? They're not a bank. So if you have any questions, please come and see Sally and I, but again, buy your tickets because we're getting pretty close to being sold out. Thanks so much.
I promise you I will buy my tickets by the end of the weekend. Online, we have Lori Preston, who is going to give us a quick update on next week's exciting Earth Day activities.
Thank you, Chad. Can you guys hear me? Hoping you can. Thank you for the opportunity to just say a few words. I've had the privilege lately of being able to work very closely with Gordon Gamm and also Dr. Gary Kahn and a number of people on the Earth Day Committee to prepare a very, very special event. It takes all of us, a village for sure. This event is going to happen on Earth Day, and Earth Day happens to be on a Friday. So on Friday, April 22nd, we'll begin at Rotary with a conversation with former Congressman David Skaggs, who's going to be our keynote speaker that day at Rotary. And then following Rotary, hopefully as many of us who can, and any of your friends, of course, all are invited, including the public, will head down to the Boulder Library, public library in the Canyon Theater, the auditorium side. And we will gather around 2:15 until 3:30, and we'll hear from some very special guests. Not only David Skaggs again, Gordon Gamm himself, as well as Geraldine Ducato. If you don't know her, she's the tribal lawyer and a chief justice for the Chippewa tribe, and is soon to be actually a board member of the Museum of Boulder. Geraldine will be with us, as well as an American historian and CU professor, Patty Limerick. The mayor of Boulder, Aaron Brockett, has agreed to say a few words, and also the city manager, Nuria Rivera Vandermeed, who is new to our community. All are centered around a conversation due to a beautiful presentation of a sculpture donated to us as a community, the city of Boulder. How many of you have actually seen on the corner of Canyon and Broadway lately the beautiful new sculpture? It's a kinetic sculpture. Hopefully some of you are raising your hand to say you've seen it, and if not, good, take a look, because that's what we'll be dedicating that day. And there's a very special emphasis on earth and sustainability, and all of these people that I've mentioned and a few other surprise guests, as well as musicians. Our very own Rotarian, Sarah Parkinson, has gathered some musicians, and I think even has agreed to perform herself. So we look forward to this dedication, especially on Earth Day 2022. So Rotary, and then 2:30 downtown if you're able to attend. We'd love to have you there.
Thank you, Lori. We'll be sure to share that in the rib so everybody has a copy of that if you want to see the agenda for next Friday. While the band is setting up, I'm going to go through a couple of quick announcements here. The club has gone through a lot of changes over the last 2 years, clearly because of COVID and all the circumstances that come with that. The next step is to do a visioning to see where the club wants to go in the future. We are going to start the visioning process. It's already started actually when you got the rib this week. There's a survey. Please go on, fill out that survey. It takes about 5 minutes. Be as honest and open as possible. These are completely anonymous answers, so nobody's going to know if you have something good to say or something bad to say. It's completely anonymous, but your feedback is critical to the visioning process. Tonight, Jam Fest. On the table, you'll see a QR code. Looks like there's a couple of them. Yep. The one that says Jam Fest. Scan that. You can make a donation on behalf of the Interact Club. They are raising money for the Marshall Fire victims. You can also go to the Boulder High School Gymnasium at 5 p.m. Buy tickets at the door. But you can buy tickets at 5, right? The event begins at 7? Sure. So yeah, go early. I mean, get popcorn, Coke. But the actual music starts at 7. So just make sure that you know that. A couple of things membership-wise. I know Norma Portnoy was online. She's in Iceland right now. Her son was caught in an avalanche. He is okay, but He was with some people who did not make it through the event. So please keep her in your thoughts right now. I know she's over there with her son. So Norma, we're thinking about you. Also, Nate Womack. Nate Womack's fiance was diagnosed with breast cancer, and they are going through some pretty tough times right now. I've been in touch with Nate. He's in good spirits, but keep him in your thoughts as well. The last thing to mention is Battle of the Books. This is on April the 30th. Either you should be at the district conference or be at the Battle of the Books volunteering for that event. So those are really your only two options for April the 30th. Linda Niels is the spearhead contact for that, so contact her for more information. Thank you all, that was fantastic. There's only one way to follow that up, and that's by extending Bill Anderson's winless raffle streak. 725-645. $725-645. Anyone? Going once? Ah, we have a winner. Congratulations, Jim. So I lied. There's actually a second way to follow that up, and that's with cowboy poetry. George, do we have any birthdays?
Well, we don't have any birthdays, but I do have some words. I came across an old calendar, and tonight I was going to go to Tulagis and do disco. Now, tonight I'm going to go to Superior and do Costco. You know, they say with age comes wisdom. In my case, it came alone. I try to face one day at a time. It seems like the proper thing to do. But sometimes several days attack me all at once and leave me black and blue. But I try not to go too fast to avoid all the horror, because you see, my basic plan is to face today, tomorrow. Thank you. Be sure and sit at the birthday table.
Thank you, George. Fred, can we run the videotape?
Have you ever said to yourself, gosh, I wish that there was an event where hundreds of Rotarians across the whole Front Range could get together for a day or two and just talk about things, be inspired, have fun? Well, fortunately, there's an opportunity like that, the District Conference, Friday, April 29th and Saturday, April 30th. The topics are human trafficking, interact with young Rotarians, self-care and self-rescue, empowering boys and girls. The theme is empowering youth. It will be fun. It will be inspiring. Go to www.rotary5450.org. It's $150 for the entire weekend. If you're a first-time attendee, it is $95. Mike and Cassidy will definitely be there. Hopefully many of you will be there as well. If you have any more questions, talk to Mike, talk to Cassidy. Hope to see you there.
One of the greatest strengths of Rotary is the ability to create projects and leverage the funds that we contribute to Rotary on a district and international level in the form of grants. To qualify for those grants, each year, each club must send at least one person to a Rotary training on those grants. This year's seminar is coming up. It's June 23rd from 5 to 7 p.m. It's via Zoom this year. More than one person can attend. It's easy to sign up and it's free. You can sign up by going to the District 5450 website. It's rotary5450.org, or there will be a blurb in next week's rib.
This this week we're here with Dr. Lynn Johnson, hydrologist. Now that means that you're a water scientist, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're underwater and you have a balloon, can you blow up the balloon?
If it's a small one, at least in my case.
A small balloon, but why does it have to be small?
It's the lung capacity.
The lung capacity, okay, great, you heard it. Very important stuff. Thank you, Dr. Lynn Johnson.
And then, because I care so deeply about my research, I decided to eat my way through the country.
But particularly in Eastern Europe in 1990, I got to see what happens when there is no EPA.
You can actually see this filamentary structure where the galaxies in our universe all kind of lie along these threads, and then there's...
Boulder Rotary is proud of all the programs that make this a wonderful club. You can be a part of the program committee and help bring great programs. Wednesday, April 20th, 5 p.m. The Zoom link is in the rib. Be there.
It's a special flashback tie-in. You know JamFest is coming up, and BK Khan, son of two prominent Boulder Rotarians, who we will not name, BK's mom and dad happened to find an old recording of BK, his brother Carson, and Christian Kivik, a Rotary exchange student from Spain who was staying with the Khans that year, won first prize at JamFest 2009. Enjoy.
Battle of the Bands fundraiser, April 15th, 7 p.m., Boulder High School Auditorium.
April 22nd is Earth Day 2022, and we have an amazing day scheduled for you. It starts with a program by David Skaggs, three-term congressman, lawyer, educator, and environmentalist. Then, after the meeting, we'll all make our way to downtown Boulder, to the Boulder Library Auditorium for the dedication of Boulder Rotary's gift to the city of Boulder for the Infinite Walk of Peace. It's going to be a celebration. There'll be music, and you'll hear from lots of friends, including President Chad, Boulder Rotarian and Executive Director of the Museum of Boulder, Lori Preston, Geraldine from Toward Right Relationships with Native People, Mayor Aaron Brockett, City Manager Nuria Rivera Vandermeed, Gordon Gam, Patty Limerick, and David Skaggs will all participate in the celebration. After the dedication, you may want to take a moment to walk the Boulder Rotary's Infinite Walk of Peace, or walk over to the Museum of Boulder to see the Boulder Strong exhibit before it ends. This incredible day would not be possible without the dedicated work of Boulder Rotarians through many committees, the Centennial, Peace Builder, Preserve Planet Earth, Behavioral Wellness Committees, as well as Club 1919, the Museum of Boulder, and the City of Boulder. Help us celebrate the 52nd Earth Day, April 22nd, 2022. Bring your friends and family. It is going to be a great Earth Day. You know how to say it. Have
a great weekend.
Thank you, Three Amigos, for that. Thank you, Darla Schuth, for being our past president greeter today. Thanks to Judy and Jim for running the desk. Thanks to Susan for the raffle. Thanks to Fred, Lynn, Vanessa, and Cassidy for meeting management. A special thanks to Spice of Life for today's special menu, and to the band. You guys were amazing. Enjoy the chocolate eggs on the table. Happy everything. Please save the black jelly beans for my son and I. Thank you. Have a great weekend.